Most probably you are a fan of chocolates. Most people love chocolate. There are very few people in the world that don't like chocolate, which is perfectly fine. But for myself, cacao itself, where chocolate comes from, is one of my favorite superfoods in the world. Most probably you've also heard about the term superfoods, which are elements that come from the earth that we can eat that are full of nutrients, more than the usual foods that we eat, like fruits and vegetables and animal products. And my favorite is cacao, and it's produced right here in Mexico. Many years ago, like 13, 14 years ago, my partner and I were doing some research. As a matter of fact, my partner was the one that introduced raw veganism into Mexico, and she introduced all the information about superfoods a long time ago. And we realized that cacao itself was being exported, all of it, to foreign countries. It was being manufactured, produced into chocolate bars with many chemicals and very altered its structure, and being sold back to Mexico as foreign chocolates. So we saw this doesn't make sense. So what we started doing is bringing out to the light everything that there is about cacao. And we brought all the information about how originally cacao was consumed, produced. And as a matter of fact, maybe you don't know, cacao in pre-Hispanic times used to be the most valuable element of nature. It used to be the coin where they used to trade everything in the markets. And as a matter of fact, the only ones that could drink the hot chocolate, the cacao, then were the kings, nobody else. So what we did is we started reintroducing to society today how to consume cacao in its natural state. The beans, the nibs, the pure cacao powder and drinks, etc. And slowly we started creating a little company. I remember at the beginning I was going and buying from the producer the beans, I was putting them in bags, and I was printing my own tags in my computer and taking the boxes to the stores. And nowadays I'm very happy to be the owner of one of the most delicious and beautiful brands of cacao and chocolate in Mexico. It's called Xoco Maya, and we produce delicious chocolate bars and raw cacao nibs, raw powder, in its more natural, pure organic form. Something that I love about chocolate bars that almost nobody knows is that most chocolate bars that are produced and commercialized in the world have certain ingredients that work as emulsifiers, like soy lecithin. They add them in order to give texture to the bars. But these have some side effects for our health, especially in imbalances in our hormones. So the bars that we produce have no soy lecithin or none of those emulsifiers. It's pure cacao, the sweetener that is pure raw cane sugar, organic, and certain other elements like goji berries and almonds and coffee beans and chili powder and delicious flavors we have. But it's the most pure chocolate bars there are. We have a producer in the state of Tabasco, and something amazing of cacao also is that the tree itself needs to grow in a certain environment that is mixed with other plants and other trees. So it's not possible to make a monoculture of cacao. It will not work, it doesn't grow. It needs other trees above it to create shade and other plants around it that sustain it. So growing cacao is one of the practices that supports very much the ecosystem, especially in tropical places. So that's why we have supported very much the production of cacao in Mexico in an ecological, sustainable way, in an organic farming, and that's what we produce and that's what we commercialize. And something that I also like to share with people is that cacao can be a fantastic way to substitute coffee for anybody who's interested in dropping coffee, because it also gives us a lot of energy, wakes us up, gives us clarity, helps us to connect with the space of the heart. We become a bit more loving and empathic with other people. And that's also what we do in cacao ceremonies that are coming out to the light again. We create a space where we connect with the space of the heart, we can share openly, and it's a beautiful space to share between other people. It's considered an aphrodisiac also, but it doesn't give the buzz and the high tension, and it even feels like anxiety sometimes drinking coffee. Cacao doesn't generate that, and it's not so addictive like coffee also. Cacao is packed with magnesium and manganese, which are two of the most deficient minerals in people today, and it's one of the most natural and effective sources. Cacao has a lot of iron, a lot of fiber, has an immense quantity of antioxidants, so it's an incredible superfood. I'm very happy to share about cacao with you. If you would like to try Shokomaya, you'll find somewhere here a link so you can find where to buy it. I encourage you to include cacao in your daily diet, because of all its benefits, the well-being it brings to your body, all the nutrients it has, and it tastes delicious. I think almost everybody loves chocolate in all its forms. Better in a high concentration of cacao, if you can organic, from regenerative processes where it's obtained from, and enjoy the joy that comes while consuming cacao. I'm Dr. Nidos Cora. Remember, your body knows. Have a fantastic day. If you want to get more information for your health, for your body, for your well-being, check out my other videos and other resources that I have here on my YouTube page.